Hi, pre-algebra. Here we are, another Mr. Chow time. This is a long week, huh? Multiplying integers, lesson 10, page 47. At this point, I believe we're on chapter 2, so the lesson numbers don't match up with the chapter lesson numbers anymore. This is just how it goes. This is the 10th lesson of this unit. Anyway, that's why I include the page number, because you can't just look for lesson 10 in the book. There is no chapter 1, lesson 10. Okie dokie. Oopsies. Key concept, multiplying two integers. When you're multiplying integers, if they have the same sign, then great. The answer is going to be positive. If you have different signs, then it's going to be negative. Let's take a look at some examples. -3 times -4. Remember, some of you, I think, are getting confused about this. If there's two numbers that are touching each other with a parenthesis in the middle, that means this is a multiplication. Remember, we do not use multiplication anymore. Neither do we use the dot. You can use the dot when you're typing, because on a computer in print, it's like impossible to mistake a decimal point and a multiplication dot. But when you're just writing, it's much harder to tell the difference, especially if you write fast. And in math, you want to write fast. So this is multiply. 3 times 4 is 12. You have two of the same sign, which means we have a positive number. 5 times 4 is 20. We have opposite signs, which means it's a negative. -10 times -6, again, we have two of the same sign, which means it's positive. Same sign, positive. Opposite sign, negative. Mr. Chow, he loves to throw paper airplanes from the 4th floor. It descends at a rate of 1.7 feet per second. Descend means to go down. So it falls at a rate of 1.7 feet per second. What is the airplane's change in altitude? Altitude is how far above sea level, basically. How far above sea level we are after 5 seconds. So if we start at the 4th floor, it falls at 1.7 feet. It falls, which means that it's going down. It's a negative number. It's doing that for 5 seconds. 5 times 1.7 is 35. 3, 5, 8, 8.5, -8.5 feet. So here we have the expression. We evaluated it. Interpret the product. What does this mean? That means that from the 4th floor, here's Mr. Chow. Here's the building. Here's my amazing paper airplane. It's fallen 8.5 feet from where I've started. Remember when we multiplied numbers that were different? So let's keep doing that. -4 times 5 is 20. Opposite numbers, so it's a negative. So -20 times -2. These are the same, so positive 40. So if you have 2 or 4 or 6 or any even number of negative signs, then that means your answer is going to be positive. Let's keep doing that, but now with some variables. So -3 times 9 is -27. And then x and y. These numbers are all being multiplied together. Remember that if x equals 2 and y equals 3, xy does not equal 23. It equals 2 times 3, which is 6. xy is 6. Okay. 8 times -5n. 8 times -5 is -40n. Let's think back to when we used to use algebraic expressions to replace numbers. Oh, look, here we have the thing again. X and y, x is 2, y is negative 6. So this is not negative 26 or something like that. It's 3 times 2 times negative 6, right? And that equals 6 times negative 6. And that equals negative 36 because we have two different signs. I'm getting pretty tired here. So yeah, negative 36. Absolute value is a measure of distance on the number line. If I ask you to find the distance between 3 and negative 3 on the number line, you can represent that with, I feel like we did this already. This is from the previous lesson. I forgot to delete the slide. That's funny. Goodbye.